like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. TTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and they weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys, so like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. You guys get updated whenever I release video content on the channel, man. If y'all haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell. After you hit that bell, hit that all button. That way you guys will get all the updates whenever I release video content on this channel, man. If y'all can hear me, man, press 1 in the comment section. Let me get a mic check real quick, make sure we good on the mic. And I'm going to let y'all know what's going on, man. It's some crazy stuff going on right now, man. And it's got me thinking 1,000 ways, bro. Y'all can hear me? All right, salute, man. Oh, and matter of fact, let me go ahead and shout out. Salute to all the people who have sent donations to the Cash App, man. I appreciate all of y'all. It's like 8 people sent donations to the Cash App yesterday. So salute to every last one of y'all who sent donations. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all ever want to donate, the link is pinned at the top of the chat room. You get the Cash App, PayPal. Let me know what y'all think. Diddy is not getting out. And may not get out ever again. Personally, here's what I think is going on. I think that Diddy's funds are being dwindled, and me personally, I don't think he has the money to continue to attempt to try to get out, knowing that he's probably going to fail. And then you can just tell because, first of all, the situation happened with his son. Just now, apparently his son is now being sued. Justin is now being sued because he didn't make payments on a car, or allegedly. So now he's being sued by the company for defaulting on payments, allegedly, according to the reports on that. And that's a red flag. Also, they're saying that Diddy's house is unable to sell right now for the price he wants to sell it at. Buyers are trying to lowball the dude. And so I don't think he can get the money on that. I don't know what happened with the private jet. I heard that somebody might have been interested in it. I don't know what happened with that. But honestly, y'all, the man has, bro, they talking about they could bring 300 cases against the man. The man is going to go bankrupt. The reason why I'm saying this is because of the simple fact that, and Diddy, if I'm not mistaken, he already had loans and stuff like this before this whole situation, but he paid it up right as he got locked in, if I'm not mistaken. But I want to say this to everybody, man. Bro, they're draining this guy all the way down. Listen, first of all, he got to pay for all them lawsuits. He got to pay for a lawyer for all those legal lawsuits. So if you get, and to the person who said he's worth $600 million, not today. Not today. Not today. He was probably before this trial, but you're worth 600 doesn't mean that you have 600 in the bank, sir. Doesn't mean anything. They could say that you're worth $1 million and you only got like 350,000 in the bank. See, I know you guys don't know about finances, so a lot of you guys don't even know what y'all talking about. But let me say this to you. I think he's getting drained all the way down. First of all, you getting damn near all these cases every single day. That's legal fees for every single case. Remember, they filed those cases individually. not as a class action lawsuit where they're all under one realm. So now you're paying a legal fee for every single case. Do y'all know how much it is to pay for a lawyer for a lawsuit? Do y'all not know who it is? That's why I be trying to tell people. People think, bro, this dude is not gonna have anything when they get finished with him. He's not gonna have anything. I think that that's the big reason why. I think that Diddy's probably getting very depressed, and I think he knows it's over with. To be honest with y'all, man, I think he's getting very depressed, and I think he knows that it's pretty much over with. I think Diddy only has, this is just my thought. I think he only has one play left, and that's the snitch. That's the only play I can see he have left that's not going to put him in prison for the rest of his life. Because he knows the superseding indictment is coming. His lawyers are telling him. Guarantee you his lawyers are telling him that superseding indictment is coming. He's already facing life right now. They get him on just the racketeering charges. He's doing life. So for you guys who don't know what's going on, Diddy's lawyers today called off the dogs. His lawyers basically quit on the bail. As you guys see the paperwork right there on your screen, because you know I come with receipts. Diddy's lawyers just filed this motion. They just filed this motion in court, motion to dismiss their own appeal. So that means that Diddy either told his lawyers to dismiss his own appeal because he got tired of paying the fees for going through new appeals, or he just knows he's not going to get out. He knows that they're not going to let him out based off the evidence. So he's not fighting bail no more. So today his lawyers just filed a motion to dismiss his appeals. It says, one, pursuant to the federal rule of the appellate procedure 42B2 and local rule 42.2, appellant Sean Combs moves to voluntarily dismiss the appeal. This appeal from the district court's September the 18th, 2024 order denying pretrial release on conditions and ordering Mr. Combs detained pending trial. Mr. Combs filed his notice of appeal on September the 30th, 2024 and filed a motion for bail in this court on October the 8th, 2024. Diddy knows, in my opinion, he's not going to get out. He knows that all he's doing now is just wasting his money. And it just seems like his money is just probably dwindling. And he don't have the money to fight all this stuff no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Diddy pretty much knows what it is. I think he only has one way out. You know, he had an album called No Way Out. I think he knows he only has one way out. And potentially that could be to give up. You know what I'm saying? And listen, you never know where his mind's at. His lawyers say he's going to do trial, but this lets me know that they're starting to bend a little bit. Either it's Diddy or it's his lawyers are saying, look, man, you're not going to win. But I can't imagine a lawyer telling Diddy that you're not going to win, because they're going to get more money if they keep trying to get him to do appeals. I just think that Diddy's money is dwindling down, man. I don't think he got the bread. I personally don't think. I could be wrong, but I just don't think he got the bread to keep fighting that stuff, man. I think that Diddy is going to think about his life or somebody else's. I think that Diddy, he could potentially take a plea in this. To me, this could mean a whole lot of things. Him giving up could mean that he's going to end up taking a plea. He knows that the evidence is mounting on him, and he knows that if he goes to trial, he's going to prison for the rest of his life. A 20-year sentence is life for Diddy. 20 years is life. So I believe that he's folding tense now. He knows that it's pretty much there. His money, like I said, his son is getting sued for lack of payments on a car. How is that? You Diddy. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They said that he had allegedly had loans, that he had unpaid loans before he even went in the first time, before he got locked up. Now he reportedly paid those up as he got locked up to straighten out his debt. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, this stuff adding up on him, man. You know what I'm saying? If that dude would have paid Cassie before, he would have went through all this stuff. I guarantee you, if Diddy could have did this over, he'd have paid Cassie and just moved on with his life. He would have paid Cassie quietly, settled with her, moved on with his life. I guarantee you he wouldn't have went on all this. Now I believe he only has one way to get out. One way out. Now your son is getting sued. Christian Combs is getting sued as well. Both of your sons are getting sued. That's lawyer fees for both of your sons. Bro, this shit is too much money, bro. These are lawyer fees for both of your sons. So both of your sons are facing lawsuits. You probably thinking about if they're going to be in a superseding indictment, more money for another lawyer. Then you're thinking about the lawsuits, money for each lawsuit. That's the thing I keep trying to tell y'all. They did not file lawsuits that were class action, meaning all in one. They filed individual separate lawsuits, which means these are individual cases, individual investigations, individual legals. And these people who are suing Diddy may not get nothing because he may not have nothing to give. Which is why I think that a lot of these people are using this to make sure they help get Diddy convicted. Because a lot of these people are not even going to get, they're not even going to get the settlement money. Look at what happened with O.J. Simpson. Did the Goldman family ever get all that settlement money? No. I seen TMZ today talking about they had to take his flicks from prison and sell his flick collection and try to pay off some of the bills to the Goldman family. I'm just like, you know, he had a way to get around that to where he, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all, man, me personally, I think it's a wrap. I think that he knows, and I think that now it is a very, very, very real chance that either he can give information or I'm just saying, man, he gets three things: life in prison, tail. Well, I don't want to talk about the last one. This thing is going to get real tricky between him and all the co-defendants, man, because they naming co-defendants now. And I'm going to tell you something. They did not name that celebrity, that third female celebrity, bro. Diddy might know something we don't know. He might know that a celebrity is going to roll on him. He might know this. We haven't heard Jay-Z say nothing since the day the allegations he came out talking. We ain't heard Jay-Z say nothing since that day. Did Jay-Z find out some more information ever since then? That they got witnesses who are celebrities that's gonna roll on them? I'm telling y'all, old boy is now walking around here confident, strutting like he Ric Flair, and he ain't got nothing. And I'm talking about Tony Busby and the rest of them. Then you had a new lawyer yesterday come out filing 3 new lawsuits. Come on, bro. With 3 new men, and he went on the news yesterday, and they said that they vetted this lawyer. They said he ain't even a shakedown lawyer. They said he legit. He's a real. He not even know. He don't have no type of shakedown on his name. They said he's and I told y'all Tony Busby's a credible lawyer, but they said they tried to say Tony Busby's a shakedown artist. Nope. Ambulance chaser. Nope. So this new lawyer that came out, he said he had over 60 calls. He only took 3 of them because he could prove the 3. And one of them was Diddy's assistant. One of the dudes, they said the dude was bisexual. One of them was bisexual, one of the men. The other one was the Diddy's assistant, and the other one was another gentleman as well. 3 men. Matter of fact, I'll let y'all hear what they had to say about that yesterday. What you call it? Talk to him. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all what's up. His attorney was on the news yesterday. I sat up there and heard him. I'll let you hear what he said.
The attorney for these 3 that I just detailed is Thomas Gifford, and he joins me now. Counsel, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Nice to see you again.
You've been doing this a long time.
Yep.
I know you by reputation.
Correct.
You are not known as a shyster lawyer who's chasing a check.
No.
First, give us some context. How many cases have you seen in your life of allegations of men saying that they were drugged and raped?
Very few. I have seen less than 10. But here's a fact. 9% of all rapes in the United States of America are men. 9%.
So it's low. And that's only what we know about because, again, cultural.
Think about that. He said only 9% of those type of crimes are men. Diddy got 60% of hit. Diddy's gonna raise the rate by himself. If he gets found guilty, he gonna raise the rate by himself. Tony Busby got 50% of his. He got over 60 men. This dude just came with 3 more men that ain't even from Tony Busby. And they said they vetted him. He ain't got no dirt on his name. That's what they say.
Nobody wants to come forward. Women don't want to be shamed by the process.
Right.
Men have even additional layers of some perceived shame. So why did you believe in these cases, and why didn't you believe in others that you were presented with?
Well, the thing with a sexual abuser, is they follow a pattern. They fall to type, and you become very clear on what that pattern is, particularly a serial sexual abuser. And these cases were all identical in the facts, identical in the story. It was beginning, middle, conclusion,
They know each other?
boom. None of them knew each
Did
other.
you have them meet?
No.
Did you have them coordinate stories?
No.
Do you think they had any contact with each other before they came to you?
Absolutely not.
And when you were talking to them, well, first, the ones that you didn't take, why not?
Stories didn't make sense. Stories didn't fit the pattern. Stories were not credible. I mean, this is my 30th year as a lawyer. I've tried over 100 cases. I can assess whether somebody's story is credible. And if I don't believe it, I'm not going to put my name on a pleading, sign it, and file it in court. I'm not doing that. And that's what I did with the 60 plus cases that I rejected.
So that man had 60 cases. He rejected 57 of them and took 3, right? He rejected 57 of them and took 3. Tony Busby had 3,000 calls. Tony Busby rejected all but 150. You make it make sense. Tony Busby rejected all but 150. He said the only reason why he took the 150 is because they could corroborate the stories and they had evidence. That's what Tony Busby said. This same lawyer just came up, this different lawyer came up and said that, man, I had 60 calls, but I only took 3 because I could prove only 3. He said he could prove 3 of them. That's why he took 3. If Tony Busby was ambulance chasing, he had 1,000 people up there. You get 3,000 calls. You get 150 out of 3,000 calls? Nah.
And this is not really your area of expertise. If people will look you up, celebrity lawsuits is not really where you make your bones. Why this?
Well, I have handled. I was involved in the Weinstein litigation. Right. I was involved in the Paducah litigation.
Now, once again, this is why I love this interview right here, because this dispels the narrative that they're just they're getting these shakedown lawyers trying to tear down black men. This was the same lawyer who went after Harvey Weinstein. This is the same lawyer who went after the Duke lacrosse thing. Let me rewind that again. You can look them up yourself. But ain't nobody going to talk about that.
Area of expertise. If people will look you up, celebrity lawsuits is not really where you make your bones. Why this?
Well, I have handled. I was involved in the Weinstein litigation. Right. I was involved in the Paducah litigation. I was involved in the Hayden litigation. Why did I do this? I do this because it's important. I think it's important for people to be heard, have their chance to get the power back. Because sexual abuse, sexual assault is about one thing: taking power, humiliating, demeaning a person and a victim. It has nothing to do with sex. And so I think it's important. I think it's important to get the word out. I think it's important for men to feel, hey, look, I can come out and be heard just like a woman could.
And the defense that, look, they knew what they were getting into. These are regrets. They went there, they partied, and now they see a pocket.
No, I don't think so. One, my client
was gay men?
One was bisexual, the other ones were not. And they were going there. The client was bisexual, worked for Diddy. Diddy owed him money for doing errands for him and being his step and fetch, for lack of a better word. And I think it was a power move. It was a clear power move because this guy had the nerve to come to him and say, you owe me money. And so Diddy said, come on to the Intercontinental Hotel. He gives him the drug, knocks him out, sodomizes him. And I won't use the term that my client used, but said he tried to turn me into his B word. And I think it was a clear power move on each and every occasion. I think the ones that took place in the Park Hyatt, that wasn't partying. My client met him at a nightclub in the city here with a music producer. He didn't think he was getting into that. The man who was raped in the Hamptons, he thought he was going to a white party. Who wouldn't want to go to a white party? I would have gone to a white party back in the day. I wouldn't go now. But they went there innocently, and this is what happened to them.
I never went. I appreciate you very much.
Now, I'm telling y'all this, man. Somebody gonna roll. I'm telling y'all, bro. One of these celebrities gonna roll. They ain't gonna want to do the time. I'm telling y'all. Y'all finna see. I guarantee y'all, as I stand right here today, one of these celebrities gonna roll, and they gonna give up the whole thing. They're gonna go up there crying, saying that they made a mistake. They didn't know what was going on. They were in the wrong place in life. Let me tell y'all something, man. I ain't gonna say no names except for one. Old boy didn't get up and divorce old girl for no reason out the blue. Let me repeat myself again. Old boy didn't just get up and divorce old girl out the blue for no reason. You make it make sense. You make it make sense. Make it make sense. Then you got all these people that come on my channel. Hey, Ticket Man, cause see, and shout out to Umar Johnson, but Umar, come on, man, cut it out, bro. You sitting over there, and shout out to my boy Art of Dialogue. You sitting over there on Art of Dialogue channel today, talking about you question how so and so can get into the party. Well, brother, why don't you go look at my community post? And you talking about the after party? Why don't you go look at my community post, and you'll see the brother that's on your screen inviting one of them youngins in a different year to the after party. Now you tell me if that shit capping or not. So when y'all sit up there and say, "Oh, I don't know how to," man, listen, bro. That man walked up to that girl in front of mixed company with a drink in his hand, looking like he was tipsy, sitting up there talking about something. Yeah, you can come to the after party, huh? Girl didn't even give him an answer. She just looking there trying to. Farnsworth Bentley standing behind in the background, smiling. The other lady standing on the side, she kind of looking kind of cringe. This stuff is all on YouTube out in the open. They going back in the files, y'all, and pulling this stuff up. They going in the files and pulling this stuff up. Straight up. They going in the files and pulling this stuff up. Standing right there in the girl's face. And they said how old she was on the video. Y'all can go look at yourselves. Matter of fact, she was 1 year younger at that time than the girl who's accusing Diddy. And she was at the awards that year. And she went up there, got her award, and was saying all of this stuff, and then she said something strange on there when she got on the stage. Then when she got off the stage, Diddy got a drink in his hand, walking around here acting all tipsy. Like, yeah, you gonna come to the after party? Huh? What? No other adults around with her as far as parents, none of that. I ain't lying. It's right there on YouTube. Does that mean that Diddy's guilty of this particular crime? No, but it shows you something. It shows you he ain't got no goddamn problem walking up to a youngin' and asking him to come to the after party. Now, if I'm lying, nigga, I'm flying. And I damn sure ain't got no wings right now. Period. You can look that up yourself. Walk right up to her, tipsy as hell. Yeah, you coming to the after party tonight? What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Did y'all see that video in the comment section? Let me hear yes. If you seen that video. If you saw that video in the comment section, I need you to say yes right now. If you saw that video I'm talking about. Because, see, I was never capping. Now, you tell me, what person y'all wouldn't look at suspect that walk up to a person like that at that age? No, they said it was 1-2 in that picture. Not 1-3. And say that to that, man, come on, man. What we doing, man? Man, let it have been my daughter and I seen that, bro. Let it have been my daughter and I seen that. Stop playing these games, man. Y'all, man, like I said before, man, it's time to sweep the streets, man. It's time to sweep the streets of all the foolishness, man. Like that type of shit that's going on. The hell, everybody around him should have been like, man, what the hell is you talking about? They trying to play it off. Farnsworth, Bentley, you stand up behind there. We seen you standing up behind there. The other girl that was on the left-hand side of there, I don't know who the hell she was. The other sister, she ought to be ashamed of herself standing over there. She looked like she was kind of caught off guard by it. And I don't sit up here and told y'all that. Go look at that pic. Go look at that video. It's all on YouTube. All you gotta do is type in Diddy invites the girl to the after party. That's all you gotta go look up, type in YouTube, and it comes right up. You're gonna be like, what the hell? After party. And Umar, you sitting up there on Art of Dialogue talking about something, well, you can't understand. Man, come on, man. They got video of these type of questions on YouTube. On YouTube. I love it when you scrambling and scrambling, Daddy. Yo, Daddy, you talking to me different. What happened, Daddy? We don't even go out kicking no more. We don't party no more. I gotta take you shopping. Huh? You doing it, Daddy. What? On stage, and Jay should have automatically turned. I don't care how cool you is with the nigga. Nigga, you on stage. J-A-Y, I flow sick. You on stage, and this man act like, I'm talking about straight spanking. I ain't lying. I'm thinking, man, what the hell? But people, I'm telling you. And they got the video all online. That's the one thing about YouTube. That video never went away from 13, 14 years ago. It never went away. It never went away. That's why I told y'all this. I told y'all, everybody gonna look, they're gonna watch this, and they're gonna come back and say, God damn, Ticket called that jump from the jump. One of them, because I'm telling y'all something. Y'all see how I go with all these other crews. Everybody a gangster until it's time to go to court. Let me say that again. Everybody's a gangster until it's time to go to court. Everybody's thugged out. Everybody's a hitter. Everybody's a G. Everybody's a stone cold hitter until it's time to go to court. Y'all ever seen this? Niggas that disrespect each other in the streets every single day. Talk about each other like a dog in the streets. Violate each other in the streets. F you, all this other shit. Nigga, I'll do this, I'll do that. Nigga get up in the courtroom. Nigga ain't sagging their pants. Telling the judge, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. Getting up there on the stand and telling the whole goddamn thing. The whole thing. Didn't Young Dolph say it? Everybody screaming gang, gang, gang. Them folks come get you, they gonna tell on the whole gang. That man said it in his rhymes. He said everybody screaming gang, gang, gang. Them folks come and get you, they gonna tell on the whole gang. Was he lying? Was he lying? So y'all finna see. Soon as they get, y'all finna see, y'all think the feds not playing. Man, people out here think about their lives and their livelihood. They'd rather be known as a free snitch than a jailbird who's gone forever. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna get some of them, they're gonna get some ladies in there that's they gonna break them down, start crying. Couple fellas too. Get them to break down, start crying. Take them just a little bit of evidence to show them, hey man, we got you on tape right here. We got this and this. Boom. You come in here and testify, we ain't gonna play this shit in open court when the trial comes up. Ruin your reputation, ruin your career. You agree to testify, we'll leave this out. We'll let you testify. Just trying to tell you. Y'all finna see this shit play out right here, man. This shit is gonna be, they're gonna make movies after this shit, bro. I'm telling y'all this. They're gonna make movies on this. It's gonna be somebody that's big that we ain't even thinking about right now. Someone we all thinking about that's gonna snitch. I'm telling you, they're gonna sit up there, they're gonna be balled up in tears, crying. They got all kind of tissue. The judge got to give them tissue all during the testimony. And they're gonna be crying, saying, yeah, we did this, they did that, they did, pointing the whole shit out. I'm telling y'all this. Why y'all think Tony Busby done walking around here like Ric Flair in his prime? Woo! Doing a strut. Them fools know they got something. Trust me. And everybody that's being quiet, man, I told y'all where that mule go to, where the boy go to. That boy got caught with the stuff going on the plank. Boy, he got a plea bargain with no time. Scot-free. You think they gave him a plea bargain, he ain't had to give up nothing? Man, you lost your damn mind. You think the Fed's just gonna let him walk free on a plea bargain, he ain't gotta give up nothing? Come on, bro. Come on, man. The young fella that y'all was talking about the whole time, I wouldn't be surprised they get him in court on the stand. Him in there crying. I just want to change my life, man. I didn't know what I was getting into. Everybody gonna feel sorry for this dude. That's what I think gonna happen. I think this shit gonna be diabolical what y'all see in the courtroom. I'm telling y'all this, man. I'm telling y'all this. It's gonna be testifying on all these people's names. I'm telling you that all they got to do is go in that motherfucker. I told y'all need to watch the first 48. Shit, in the first 48, all they gotta do is get your ass a double cheeseburger, a large fry, and a goddamn going triple thick milkshake, and they ass telling the whole thing. Think I'm lying? Look on YouTube. Yeah, man, cause see, show you just a little bit of evidence. Hey, yeah, man, we got this little tape right here. You on tape? Remember how the girl down there in Memphis, Carolyn Mason, used to get him? Carolyn Mason used to go in there and act like she was your mama or your aunt or something. The stone cold, most coldest killers out here. Carolyn Mason going to the office like, what you doing? What you doing, boy? Because, see, I'm going to tell you something right now. Just talk to you like she's your mama. Have niggas in there breaking down in tears like, hey, man, because, see, I ain't. Boom. 20 minutes later, yeah, go get him a sandwich. What you want? You want a cigarette, boy? What you want? You want a grape soda? Nigga in that joint telling the whole thing. Y'all going to see. Y'all going to see. Y'all gonna see. Oh, you can do the whole meal, but see what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help you out right here. Cause see, I want you to be back out because I know you ain't really on that type of lifetime. You need to straighten your life out. So I'm gonna help you. This is who I want right here. I want these two. So you give me them two, I'm gonna give you your life. What you think they gonna choose? I'm trying to tell you. Y'all finna see this shit play out. Hey, motherfucker, run right here. I ain't got no evidence. Man, them niggas finna snitch, nigga. Y'all know this. When you got a whole organization and all they got right now is Diddy sitting up there, nigga, his own lawyer said he got 49 witnesses and one goddamn going victim. That's what his lawyer said. So what that tell you? It's gonna be people that worked up in there that's snitching, people that was all up in the office that's snitching. Same thing that's going on right now with Eric Adams. Eric Adams, they say he got all them people that worked in his office that's snitching on him that helped give them the case against him with them Turkish people. I watch and read everything, nigga. They're going to break you down. They're going through all them people, your accountants, all these other people. Tell me how he wired the funds. When you get to court, they're going to line all this shit up. Boop. They're going to put the money, the transactions, the runners, the workers, all this shit, nigga. Lined up based off snitches, based off receipts, based off all kind of shit. They're going to give it the whole play to make sure they stay free. I'm telling y'all what it is. Y'all think I'm lying. I ain't lying. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. That's why y'all don't see nobody speaking out. A lot of these people have already been approached. So they can't speak. A lot of the people can't speak. Why y'all think Lil Rod ain't said a word? Think about this now. Think about all the people. Y'all ain't heard none of these people even give. They ain't did no interviews. And think about this, y'all. Y'all think the media not trying to do interviews with these people? Man, hell yeah, the media out here shaking bushes trying to get interviews with these people. They ain't saying nothing because they told not to say nothing. I'm just telling y'all what it is. So, yeah, remember, and they're going to shake down that judge. They're going to shake down that female witness. Whoever they said that female is, boy, they finna go through everything in her past, and they going to shake her all the way down, nigga. They going to start bringing up old shit that she thought they didn't even know nothing about. Watch. That's how they do you. Yeah, see, we could have got you on this, but now what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack and tie you up in this and tie you in this too. Now, you can be a witness or you can be a defendant. Who you want to be? Pick one. Get down or lay down. That's what they're going to say. Y'all finna see it. I already know what's going to happen. This shit happen in every case. It's always a snitch in every case. Every case where it's multiple people. You tell me what case they had that was multiple people that ain't nobody snitch. Tell me. And they come to my channel talking about, hey man, I ain't got no evidence. Nigga, is you a fool? Is you a fool? That's why they say you do it by your lonely. So you ain't got nobody to tell on you. I don't try to tell y'all this. That boy got up there, right? He got up there, and what he did, y'all? What he did when he got up there? What did Cornelius Smith, and this is the dude who really let off all the shots on Young Dolph. Now, he went up in there and gave up the whole case. Stone cold, cold-blooded hitter. Cold-blooded hitter. Nobody knew the court had him until the last second. They said, oh, man, he gonna snitch. He went in there and snitched, gave up the whole thing. They came back and said, the defense was like, nah, we're going to shoot at his testimony. Guess what? The prosecution didn't even, it was the quickest case you ever heard. You know why? Because the prosecution already had everything on tape too. They didn't even know it. They didn't know they had everything on tape. They didn't know they had the guy daggone phone towers tracked. They didn't know they had cell phone records and messages, all this other stuff. They didn't know they had all that stuff. That was just icing on the cake, his testimony. His testimony just sealed everything up. You don't remember? This dude was a cold-blooded hitter. Cornelius Smith is his name, y'all. Cornelius Smith, cold-blooded hitter. And I want y'all to hear what he had to say.
The original lawyer got $50,000.
Now, this is the lawyer of his co-defendant, supposed to be, that he snitched on, right? The dude he did the crime with to kill Young Dolph. I want y'all to hear this. This is what he did when he went to court. He sat right up there in that seat and gave up and he the one who had the chop in his hand. He the one that did all the damage. But he went right up there and gave up the whole case. Sat right up there and didn't nobody know at first he was gonna do it. They had theories that he might do it, but they ain't know he was gonna go up that jump and sing like Mariah Carey.
represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know.
Okay. All right. And you knew that this, we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yo.
All right. So you talked today, you got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
Out there I'm locked up.
You got paid,
My
right?
lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great. My lawyer.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing dogs.
Thanks.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you? Your conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money, but you still got a lawyer here.
I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I got the money.
Your conscience wouldn't bother you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did.
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still. Because they came on senses.
Right. Okay. So,
And I'm playing this to show y'all this is what the case gonna look like right here. This is exactly what the case gonna look like. I'm telling y'all, they gonna have a snitch get right up that jump, who was right in there. And then once they start saying, nah, this ain't true, guess what the Fed's gonna do? Guess what they gonna do? Pull out the receipts. You know why? Because I already told y'all, they don't already went and got everybody else and told everybody else, all y'all can cooperate. We won't even go after y'all. So what do? You show me how y'all sent the money. Show me how you wired the money. Show me when you wired the money. Tell me how this whole organization worked. It's just like Pookie did when he gave up to Carter. Remember when Pookie went and snitched on the entire Carter? Pookie went and told him how the whole layout was. That way, they could infiltrate how they wanted to infiltrate. So when you're talking about now they're giving up information, they ain't just giving up empty information, because the information they don't giving up don't already led to the receipts. So they got the receipts. They just want you to testify. So your testimony has helped them get the receipts that they needed. Now they're going to put you on the stand, make you testify. Diddy lawyers come up there and say you're a liar. Now we're going to show you the receipts of how everything was laid out. Guilty. I'm trying to tell y'all this. Who else was in the room? Who else was in the party? Who else participated? Who else did this? You don't think they're going to ask everybody? They're going to ask every name they get. You don't think Lil Rod sat up there and gave them every single name he's seen over in Diddy's house? Celebrity and so forth and so on. They're going to give him every single name. And they're going to interview and talk to all them people. And that's how they're going to piece up how they're going to allege that this whole operation went down. So they're going to use those people to get the receipts, get the testimony, put them people on the stand, have them testify, and then lay out all the evidence that they got from their investigation. That's exactly what they're going to do. I'm telling y'all this. Telling y'all this. They're going to name names, and they're going to have witnesses that's going to be able to put people in certain places at certain times. I told y'all this. And I guarantee you they had people that volunteered to come in who was around that gave up information just so they keep them people off their ass. Pause. Guaranteed. Why y'all think Diddy's lawyers and them came out here all of a sudden and said, nah, man, we ain't even gonna fight it no more. Money's low. Multiple lawsuits. Your son got lawsuits. Your other son is being sued because he allegedly hadn't paid off $172,000 bill. You Diddy, you supposed to be $600 million. That bill's supposed to be paid yesterday. It lets you know that shit is dwindling down badly. That shit costs money with them lawyers. Big money. And them big money lawyers will drain you. And now you got all these different lawsuits. Why y'all think Jay-Z came out so hard? Because he knows it's going to be multiple lawsuits. You know what that means? They're not filing them under class action. They're filing them separate lawsuits. That means that's a legal fee for each lawsuit. You know how much money it is just for one lawsuit? So let's just say you get 10 or 20. Man, different lawsuits. That's a fee for each one of those lawsuits. That's going to add up. So you're probably looking at maybe $20 million in attorney fees if you get that many cases. Not to talk about all of the other charges you're going to have, filings and all these other things. Then if you lose, the money you got to give up for that. So y'all can say, hey, man, this person's a billionaire. How much money they got in their account? Because remember, once your reputation is shot and your reputation is ruined, man, your value goes down instantly. It takes a major hit because now people have disassociated with you. That costs you a whole lot of money. That takes a big hit on your what you call it, on your net worth. So I'm just trying to tell y'all this, man. I think the reason why Diddy and them folded the tents, man, is just too much. Me personally, I think it's too much money, and they know that, I think Diddy knows that he gonna need all that money to fight these different cases, bro. There's too many cases coming out, bro. He ain't did, bro. There's too much. Bro, this nigga might have 300 cases when it's all said and done. 300 different cases, bro. We've heard of dudes going bankrupt fighting one case or two cases. 300 different cases, and you talking about high-priced lawyers who got to do all these different investigations, all these different things. It ain't just bro, because each individual case, they got to go do investigations. They got to have investigation teams, all this. Who you think paying for that, Diddy? That's why they ain't let him loose. They probably thought his ass was going to run. Knowing he didn't want to see all that. Peep what happened at first when his lawyer says, yeah, we want him to be in Miami on the island. The judge said, oh, that ain't going to work. Shit, you got a dock? Yeah, he said he's got a dock, but it ain't got no boat. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Tell me this got a dock, but it ain't got no boat. I already knew when he said that, them niggas wasn't getting out. He told me, he said, that's not going to work. He said, oh, yeah, well, we got an apartment in uptown Manhattan, 3-bedroom. Then they said the leader of the security team was down with Diddy allegedly. Come on, bro. Make it make sense, man. So now that's why we at where we at right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if he filed for bankruptcy soon. I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy filed for bankruptcy soon. I don't know how it's going to play out, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. With all these different lawsuits that man got coming, and then you got all these, and then you're going to need big lawyers. He got 3 or 4 lawyers right now on one case. So imagine what happens when you get the supersede indictment, you know what's coming. Man, that dude ain't trying to fight, because Diddy already know this now. Listen, let me tell y'all something why it was dumb for Diddy to fight this. You know a supersede indictment is coming. So if you get out, they already going to have people on your helmet watching you 24/7. What happens when the superseding indictment comes? They gonna come lock your ass back up. Now you don't gave them people $50 million and all this other stuff for no reason. To be out for what? A month? Because they're gonna drop that superseding indictment as soon as you got out. See, everybody was gonna sit up there and celebrate. And this is what I'm gonna tell everybody that's listening. These people was gonna celebrate if Diddy got out on bail. Diddy ass would have been locked up 2 weeks later. They'd have pulled that superseding indictment out and locked his ass right back up. Think I'm joking? Then they would have said he would have wasted that $50 million for no reason. They'd have snatched that $50 million, and everybody would have said, man, they playing the game dirty. Best thing that happened, he got rejected. So he had to lose all that damn money. So when you think about it, like I said to y'all before, man, you know what I'm saying? Trying to tell y'all this, man. That money is, man, bro. Them lawyers cost money, bro. You got all them cases, man. Man, them shits cost money. You got investigators, legal teams, all this stuff. Trying to tell y'all. You say you with Dr. Umar on this one, we next. Well, I think Dr. Umar was wrong, and I think Dr. Umar is gonna have to apologize once he see the evidence in court. I think Dr. Umar has a bright mind, but I think he's wrong about this. So I respectfully disagree with the brother. I think he's wrong about this. I think he's dead wrong about this. Right? Period. And that's all I'm telling y'all what's up right now. So after all that fighting, now all of a sudden they call off the dogs. This man may never see the light of day again, which lets me think that Diddy may take. And think about this. Think about all the people who didn't step up for Diddy. Now I want y'all to think about this. Think about all the people who was rolling with Diddy. And Diddy got to see a little glimpse of this. When he went to prison, or when he went to jail, none of these people really spoke up for him. Just a very few. Think about it. Now you can count on your hand how many people spoke up for Diddy. And then when they spoke up for him, they really wasn't really going all the way out. They was keeping it PC. Now, what you think Diddy might do now that he say, oh, damn, okay, they ain't speak up for me? Okay. Well, shit, nigga, y'all was trying to shave off some of these years? I give y'all everybody. Straight up. I got tapes on all these fools. Right? Think about it. I'm just telling y'all. So I look at the potential that he gets a plea deal before this case starts. And in that plea deal, that means he's going to have to get the barking. Trying to tell y'all. Everybody going to see it. The person who said the feds destroyed most of the tapes, nope. The feds had to turn the tapes over to the court. They didn't destroy the tapes. The feds had to turn the tapes over to, as far as the copies of the tapes, over as evidence to Diddy's lawyers for discovery. And also, they had to keep those tapes. They had to log those tapes into evidence and keep those tapes. So that same count that they took when they was in the house and they had all those cameras, video on that raid, they better have that same count when they go to the evidence room. So you're wrong, sir. The last thing you'll want to do is destroy evidence in this case. And like I said, for all these people who keep asking about the youngin', bro, all y'all gotta do is go look at that video. Man, what grown ass, I want y'all to think about this. What grown ass man asked a person that age to come to an after party? Nigga, are you crazy? Nigga, that's like you going to... Oh, Jesus, man. Bro, that's like a grown-ass man going to middle school asking somebody, yo, you coming to the after party? Are y'all out y'all mind? Think about that. Think about it. He really did that, though. You never know what's going on with Farnsworth Bentley. You never know, man. Like I said before, man. You never know, bro. And again, we never know the people that's suing Diddy right now. They're all anonymous. So what happens if the identity is revealed and these are celebrities that could be potentially suing Diddy? Right? Think about it. They said one of the dudes that sued Diddy was a bisexual man who was Diddy's assistant. Now, what happens if his identity gets revealed and it's a celebrity or somebody we knew? Now it's going to get real funky. See, the thing is, people don't know the names. You understand? And then when they talk about the youngins and stuff like that, you don't know if these people became stars and they wanted to be held anonymous. Think about this, y'all. When that lawsuit came against Tony Busby, nobody knew it was Jay-Z. It was anonymous, but it was Jay-Z. Nobody knew it was Jay-Z. There was a last thought of everybody that could be Jay-Z. Everybody was saying somebody else's name. who they thought it was going at Tony Busby. Nobody knew it was Jay-Z. Think about it. So that's why I told y'all, when y'all saying, oh man, y'all don't know if this is a young black star that's suing anonymously because they don't want their name to be out there. That's why I always think thoroughly. I always think thoroughly. Y'all think them R&B niggas that was around Diddy gonna end up wanting to go to prison for 10, 15 years? Man, hell no. Man, they ain't trying to see that. They ain't gonna try to see that. And like I said, I dare you to tell me one group of dudes that ain't nobody ever snitched. That's all I want somebody to tell me in the comment section. Tell me the group that was an organized situation that all was on trial and nobody snitched. Tell me. Nobody gave up information. That's what y'all seeing all these dudes do it now. They thinking that there's snitches in the little Dirt case. They said that they thought it was snitches in the YSL case. You seen the snitch right there in the goddamn going Young Dolph case. The dude who actually shot the most was the snitch, was the one who gave it up. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These cases are gonna be made off of witnesses and some type of physical evidence, whether it be some type of receipts, and the testimony is gonna be able to back up the receipts, or the receipts gonna be able to back up the testimony, I should say. That's what I'm telling y'all. These lawyers ain't coming out here fitting to risk their whole career messing around with Diddy and Jay-Z if they ain't got nothing. Come on, bro. Only a fool would think somebody would ruin their entire reputation capping. So what Tony Busby supposed to come to court and do? Oh yeah, I was just capping. Man, y'all crazy as hell. Tony Busby got his own goddamn section down there at the University of Texas A&M. They have that whole section written out of Tony Busby. He's got his own area at Texas A&M University. They got his marine pictures, all that stuff laid out. Y'all dudes own something, y'all think, and they calling this man a shakedown artist. They ain't even done their homework on this dude. God, you better start doing your research and homework on nigga for you underestimate dudes. That's why a lot of these niggas in jail right now, because they underestimated people. The people you thought was gonna snitch stayed solid. The people you didn't think was gonna snitch, man, they gave up the whole game. So, y'all tell me why y'all think Diddy's team went out there and called off the dogs. Said, nah, we ain't even gonna fight it no more. And now this could make Diddy be in prison a longer time. Because I don't think the case is getting started till 2 years. I don't think the case is starting next year. There ain't no way in hell I think this case is starting next year. This case gonna get delayed for so many reasons. I'm telling y'all this. I think this case is gonna get delayed and pushed into the superseding indictment. That's what I think. That's what I think. So, and I would love to be a fly on the wall in Diddy's lawyers' real meetings by themselves without Diddy present. Put them niggas on the lie detector's test and see if they think he gonna win this case. And then Jay-Z, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. They better hope good God they ain't got no witness up in that joint, man. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. They better hope they ain't got no witness who can link any type of info. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe.